Back to DraemondDoesGaming, playing more The Invincible. Let's get back into it. We were trying to figure out how to check the site here, the crash site. We have this, and I'm just wondering, like, if we need to use maybe, not the detector, because sometimes there's probes and stuff. Oh yeah, okay. So we probably have to... yeah. We probably missed this guy, didn't we? Artie?
Something's left of Artie.
Ah, good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask? He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
RT question analysis command. Did the lander fly into a storm? There's an error.
Apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Something like a storm. A shade? Cloud.
A cloud.
Ah, he confirmed. What does it tell us?
I don't know yet.
Damn. It shorted out. So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp.
Yeah.
I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice.
Agreed.
This is your only chance.
It's all their fault. It must have been them from the very beginning. I have
It
no
could
doubts
be.
now.
Neither do I. However, they might be willing to negotiate if you voluntarily place yourself in their hands.
Great. Oh. What's going on? Sometime later.
Their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
the Alliance is really behind all this. They might expect visitors. We should try to find out if they're planning anything for your arrival. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Maybe
Won't they take
yeah.
me for one of their own? If I'm riding an Alliance rover? Maybe I can enter the camp without arousing any suspicion.
Maybe at first, but sooner or later they'll realize that the driver belongs to the Commonwealth. And instead of asking questions, they'll start shooting. Anyway, you'd have to know
Great.
their internal codes. If they see you but don't receive any signal, they'll immediately become suspicious.
Right. I'm just trying to think of something.
That is very interesting. What would we do here? Park it on the outskirts and do a little reconnaissance? I don't think that's gonna help us too much.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Great. We can't see them though. Oh, there it is.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area.
Don't panic. Since no one's interrupted us, I'll assume they haven't located...
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters.
This is...
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew,
Oh.
transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What the heck is that?
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but proton alone
Is
knows.
this?
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see absolutely. Oh,
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
oh yeah. That's definitely a person. Okay.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that
Yeah.
doesn't surprise you?
Not
Whether-
everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does
Be
it
a
mean?
weather
It's
balloon.
an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range. Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Yep. Well,
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too,
exactly.
Doctor. Me too.
And we might as well just take the car in, because if they're already expecting us,
We'll
then
most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
yeah, I'll
Astrogator,
just
you're
cooperate.
forgetting that I want to talk to them. As one human to another, not as enemies.
Exactly.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
The guy was over here.
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible, even if there aren't.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Hmm. Hmm. Can't open that. Shoot. Little pod. I don't like that thing's just chilling there. I also don't really like the fact that we're just kind of going through
I'm going in.
decontamination.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
A lot of possible people, though. Okay. Just put this up here for a second while I just check something really quick. One second. 1 second. Okay. A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. Okay. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. Right? We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object, such as a black hole, is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. Okay. I mean, so far, making sense. A black hole may absorb a star even of the size of the sun. Yeah. And the star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, oh, that's an interesting concept of it, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from the inside of the black hole. Well, that's interesting. I never really thought about it in that regard, where it's a dematerialization of something going into a black hole. Mind you, I haven't really thought about, black holes too often, but the rest of it, like, all that makes sense. So that's cool. The scope of intensified verification. The object of our intensified research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Okay. That's cool. Oh, did we just do a circle?
Moving on.
Maybe?
Still quiet.
I think so.
Eerie.
We're gonna get jump scared, aren't we? Who's here?
Empty. Everywhere, just empty.
What is...
Baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Okay, Research Area 2, Field
I
Base.
have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Mothership.
Day 0, landing place.
Oh,
Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
that makes more
The
sense.
Invincible. What? They didn't move it.
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Expedition to
My
the
person
ocean.
became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Okay.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels
When did they finally get here?
on the 15th day of the mission.
Hmm.
They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
Right, which we already
No
did.
chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit.
Hmm.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return.
Right.
Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
I'd say it's harder to believe, but
I think they had something else in mind.
yeah. I don't think it's because of him. Nothing else of note here. We got everything else. Check the upper level. Yeah. But this thing I wanted to...
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
What's number 2?
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. One is a flying unit.
Oh, is this
Some sort of
the...
probe?
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Oh yeah, getting too far away. Yeah, so this is the thing that's flying above us right now. People's footprints here.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Oh, that's neat. This is neat. Nothing there. Okay. And also nothing there. So do we go... Do we go up, or do we go out to the probe first? Well, we're here. We might as well... go up, I guess. Get clocked in the head while we're here. Well, there's our probe. And we did see somebody. How do I get down to the probe? Okay. Is that a person in there? Did he just, like, go behind?
Force field's down. I opened the passage.
Force field.
We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship.
Hmm.
Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Unfortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Hmm. Oh, maybe it was a robot that I saw.
The silhouette I saw.
Maybe.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Maybe. Because I thought it was moving. Dancer.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Sees me.
Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently?
I think so.
Not a fan of that. Also not a fan of that. But whatever. Well, we can change camera? Oh. I didn't know that. We kind of need to go straight. Oh, man. There we go. That'll be nicer. So much nicer. So I think we have to head down. Oy. I don't know. Maybe this will be nicer. Maybe it won't be. And then we want to go to the right. Because I think that's the way we came from, so we want to go this way. This little thing is so chonky. Alright, let's try this out. It's very odd that they just abandon everything. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the force field generator. Okay. So they have it's very odd too, wouldn't you think, that they put a sorry, a force field.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
It's just very, very odd. Twisters, sand twisters. Like, assuming they went straight. Oh, no. So we gotta turn. What the heck is that?
Yes?
Astrogator, I have a question.
Of course, I'm listening.
What altitude can I reach in a flying saucer?
The Alliance's saucer? Is there one?
Yes, and it seems to be in one piece.
Ugh, that's great news. I can confirm that you can fly into Dragonfly. If it's not too large, has a functional propulsion system, and you haven't forgotten everything from your piloting course, and if the Alliance engineers didn't screw up the robots, it might work. There are many unknowns, but let's hope for the best.
How do we...
I'm climbing it. I'm inside.
Let's just have an idea of even anything that it may or may not have.
Right.
Will it even turn on?
The engines are functional. There's a vertical thrust.
What could go wrong?
Hey, that's a good sound. This could actually work.
What about, like, gauges? Does it have fuel?
Okay. Time to take off. So far, so good. Saucers in takeoff position.
Are you able to increase altitude?
I'm checking. Shit. What's going on? The warning lights are activating and the saucer's not lifting at all.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Ascension requires maximum power. Just give the engine some time. Okay. Let's check the controls.
Everything's fine here. It steers smoothly. Oh, wow. What a perspective. To see the same terrain from above. I can see the entire riverbed. It's clear now that the water used to flow here.
Yeah.
It shaped these slopes.
At least fly this around until we get closer. Take this over the rover. What the heck? Is the game broken here? Uh-oh.
Hey. What are you...
What happened?
I didn't do anything. The saucer suddenly dropped and crashed into the ground. Shit! The generator cover must have cracked open.
Evacuate immediately. There's no chance it'll fly again. It's a good thing it failed this way. Could have been considerably worse.
So much for hope.
Don't worry. This is just one of their saucers. I'm sure you'll find another, fully functional.
I think the game is bugged out.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing
This
it's
is
not
weird.
far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
Why is this here?
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines.
Okay.
Bigger than ours.
We might... Can we... One sec. Because... Yeah, we might need to just come back here for a sec. We first short flight I gotta see what's going on with...
For hope.
Don't worry.
There
This
we
is just
go.
one of their sources. I'm sure you'll find another, fully functional.
That's better. But it's also very odd that this is here. Do not like that this is here when...
Well, I've got
Giant
some place for another
excavator,
digging.
cranes,
It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center.
etc.
It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest.
Yeah, it actually
It's
looks...
not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
Mm-hmm. Whatever the heck that thing is. It's going the right way, right? Good. Yeah, you can see why they put the rover there, but also it's odd that the rover was just right next to it.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Can't get out here. Won't let me out. I don't get it. Why won't you let me out? Car stop. Turn off. Why are you not letting me in? Do I have to drive up the observation point? Nope. Okay, well, it won't let me come out from there. So we'll push onwards.
So I'd rather keep going and stop for a pointless reconnaissance. The tactical report is that I'll be at their location in a few minutes.
There.
And then I'll find out whether they're still there.
It's a rather modest tactical report, but I won't insist. Please keep going.
Well, the car wouldn't let me out.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road is blocked. Seems like a sidewall collapse. The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people.
Great.
Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero. One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh, so you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Great. Now we have to go through a cave.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How the hell is this thing? Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now.
What's over there?
Association is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Which way?
Oh no. Astrogator. They're
Oh
dead.
boy.
So you found someone.
Feeling it might end like
Stay in
this.
their base. I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed them? Just what the hell?
What is going on here? So many mysteries.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Let's see what we have here.
What do we have here?
That's what I said.
They were preparing for departure.
Departure?
The convoy's heading somewhere. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched.
Okay.
All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. I'm
When
getting
was
close to
this?
where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
Huh.
Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
I would not want to be
Subtle.
to the
Can you locate the bridge?
side of them.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby.
Likely. There's a lot of them.
Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face.
That's not great.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But did they
You
awaken?
should go inside. I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Mm-hmm.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir.
Oh.
The antimat has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
That's crazy. Shoot it?
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Did it explode in radiation?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a
Unknown.
bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects.
Wow.
The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable.
That's not great.
Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
So, is there like some weird AI that's going on in this planet that took control of these?
The second antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
And I don't blame them.
It's firing directly at the crew.
Eliminate crew, yeah.
Shooting them. One by one.
Jeez.
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Oh no. That's not good.
Hiding from it made no difference.
No.
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
But will that matter?
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
And he's blasted. Jeez.
The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
It sees me.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Aw. This is just bad. Why? Radiation counter going high.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
So there's more.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
I don't want to. How many more? Yeah.
It's an Octan. Coming at me. Huh.
Oh
I
no.
got out. Well,
No, more of these things.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Yo, help me out,
Breathe,
robot.
Yasna. You need to rest.
I'm better now.
What are they trying to put in here?
Can you tell me what's in there?
Looks like they destroyed some of these.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Maybe. Is it like growing metal?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch crates from its steel grip.
You
I'll
turn
come
it
closer
off.
First.
This is so weird. Can't do anything with it. No, not really. It's the only tracker here too. Okay. Well, let's go check out whatever else there is. Oh no.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah,
This is so weird.
that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Hello, dead guy.
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Found a dead guy.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski.
exactly the same.
Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes... grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
Sounds like it.
Did you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies. Which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Mm-hmm.
Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Exactly.
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Oh. Oh, I bumped it. It's going out. Follow the arctan. I have to get up first. Come on.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Now, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Ah, I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Not a person there, is it? No, that's just... Hey. I don't like any of this. I'm gonna get shot at by that thing. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
No. It won't kill me.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's over. The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up.
Oh.
Failed you. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
not killing me.
My fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive?
And what did he say?
You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
Don't you
If you
frickin'
could've
dare.
kept it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
Yeah, no kidding.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well,
I hope he doesn't have something
I fully
nefarious
agree, but
here.
then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
you could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you.
Yeah.
The same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor.
Yeah, but you're still alive.
So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
Alright. Let's grab this new slide that seemed to pop out. Eliminate crew. I'm not part of the crew, am I? Crew. Okay.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead.
New
If there's
passage
anything more to
now.
learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Well, I see the rover.
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Okay. Oh, what the? Journal updated with that. run. AR-12. Hello, sir. Sorry to bother you.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks? And so,
No kidding.
let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka.
Hello,
Antka.
Tesla here. I can hear you.
Reporting.
Oh.
25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
Things are moving.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Why are things moving?
Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Boza.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology.
Okay, so these are the flowers that they're talking about.
Slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered
I
together.
don't like this.
When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You
What?
said crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Oh,
Whatever you want.
see it happening right there.
Precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge.
What the heck?
Cool in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects.
Metal
Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's
insects.
unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
That's
It's not
insane.
finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello.
Oh,
Convoy.
everything just moved.
Antka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're
I don't like
finishing
this
loading.
radar.
Preparing to depart.
Don't.
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Did it just reset? Is this just showing the same thing over and over?
Immediately, that's an order.
Last
Yeah.
saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, but
Nanobots.
not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them.
Exactly.
So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner?
Why would we?
Exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions.
Mhm.
It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most
That's
probably.
unfortunate.
Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss.
Yep.
The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being is such as helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
Likely, but
It's unprecedented. All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
We both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive this mission. Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even if it all works out, we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Okay. Well, let's... Okay, nothing there. Okay. Well, that was a checkpoint, so I think we just saved it here. So I think we see these little flies. I think this is a good stopping off point for now. Okay. This is cool. Oh man. There's so much stuff happening with this game. There's so many intriguing thoughts. The idea of the electromagnetic field affecting the brain, the biology behind that. That's all very interesting. The radiation effects, what we've been finding out. This is cool. I have a feeling I might have to read this book after. But thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying it as well. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.